Hello you guys, my name is Hungry and welcome back to my channel. Hello Mga KaLunchmates, and to all my new viewers out there. If you're here, you're probably curious about the travel requirements here in the Philippines, specifically travel insurance. So that's what this video is going to be all about today. It's all about travel insurance and the requirements for entry for foreigners from visa-free countries into the Philippines starting February 10, 2022. As you may have known, there's several requirements needed. Today we'll just be going over travel insurance. Again, you need to have your negative RT-PCR test within 48 hours. You need to have a return ticket or an onward ticket dated 30 days or less of your arrival into the Philippines. You also need to be fully vaccinated, etc., etc. Now, this is specifically the requirement for foreigners and for Balikbayans. Yes, unfortunately, as of now, the immigration categorizes Balikbayans, aka former citizens, and their dependents and spouses, foreign citizens. Yes, you are a foreign citizen in the eyes of the government and in the eyes of immigration. Let's wait for these sirens to pass by. Yes, in the eyes of immigration at the moment, you are considered a foreigner, even though you're a former Filipino, as well as your dependents and your spouse. So yes, you still do need travel insurance. So what exactly do we need for travel insurance? You need $35,000 equivalent of COVID-19 specific coverage. So you need medical coverage in case something were to happen to you here in the Philippines, worth $35,000 in coverage, minimum. Now, does that mean you pay out $35,000? No. You will not be paying out $35,000 because that would be crazy. You just need $35,000 coverage. So the premium will be, depending where you are, we'll use USD as our basis, anywhere between $40 upwards to 200 plus, depending on the length of stay, etc., etc. Now, because of length of stay, right now you're only granted a 30-day visa-free entry per usual. If you're going to extend past that, we can talk about that in a whole nother video, but today we're just talking about a 30-day free visa-free stay here in the Philippines. So you will need 30 days worth of coverage to take advantage of this entry exemption, this entry window that you have starting February 10th. So you need at least that much. If you're staying the full 30 days for the visa-free entry, you need at least 30 days of insurance, okay? Several places you get insurance from. You could try to opt in through your travel agency. I wouldn't recommend it. Generally, travel agencies give less coverage at higher premiums. So I would probably go with my own personal policy instead of going through your travel agent. But hey, if you like what your travel agent is giving you, go for it. If that makes everything more smoother for you and more convenient, go for it. But there are several websites. Now, this first one that I want to talk about, and the link for this first one will be down below, is the cheapest that I have found. SafetyWing. Now, this is available to people all over the world except for certain places. Now, there are certain places where SafetyWing does not cover you. For example, if you live in Florida, or if you're from Canada, or etc., etc. So I will go over that specifically when we go over it, okay? So this is the cheapest one I found with the Nomad Insurance offered by SafetyWing.com. My link down below will be down there if you guys want to be able to take advantage of this, so it's easy for you. Just click on that, and you'll be helping me out as well. I'm gonna do a screen record and probably pop it like right here, maybe. Let's scoot over so we can see the screen side to side next to each other at the same time while I'm talking to you. What you're looking for is a Nomad Insurance. Now, this insurance company is pretty cool. The website itself is pretty cool. It shows you like the current COVID requirements, and this isn't just for the Philippines. You could use SafetyWing for any country that you're flying out to, and they also have all the COVID requirements and entry requirements for all the different countries of the world out there, so you could check that out. So we're going to SafetyWing.com, boom, remote startups, yada. This is their website, yada yada yada. So what you want to do when you get here, you just click on this button up here and click on Nomad Insurance, right? Or you could just click on my link down below. That's a lot easier. Now, it says on here, insurance for nomads, travel medical insurance. We cover people from all over the world while outside their home country, including travel to the US. Now, that doesn't apply for a US citizen because there's a whole different situation for insurance if you're a US citizen traveling to the US. Gotcha. The US requires insurance. That's a whole nother story. Anyways, it includes travel to the US. So if you're in Europe and you're traveling to the US, this is great for you as well. Now, what we're looking for is insurance for the Philippines. So we're going to do the sign-up process right now and just use some random email address. So including travel US. So sign me up. $250 deductible, $200 max limit, blah, blah, blah. See prices for other age groups. So we're just going to go through the sign-up process. But let's just read up real quick. It says buy abroad, stay abroad, automatic monthly payments. So you choose your start date of when your insurance will start and your end date. And It'll extend automatically every 28 days. So I suggest you don't forget to end the subscription when you're leaving. So you can just sign up for this and it'll have you covered for as long as your stay is in the Philippines. Just click end when you're ready. Visits to your home country are included and covered if you're from, another country. Young children include up to 2 children under 10 per family per adult. So that's cool. So if you have little ones, your children under 10 years old are covered with this coverage, which includes medical and travel benefits, and you could go through all the benefits, etc., etc., etc. that they have here. Okay, you guys. So the insurance partner is World Trips, and it's underwritten by Lloyd's right here. So it says right here. So World Trips is another company that's the provider of the insurance, and actually that shows up on my second page that I will show you later on. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and click sign me up, right? Let's do sign me up. So you could sign up in 2 ways, email address or Facebook, yada, yada, yada. If you're one of those people that don't like doing Facebook, don't do Facebook, just use your email address. So we're gonna put in an email address right now. Let's use some random email address. Let's make it up. Hungry with 2 I's 143 at gmail.com. Boom. Don't want to save that password right now, yada yada yada. So now you're gonna go through here, you sign up address, etc., etc. Now there are some restrictions on SafetyWing, and we could look over at that. So let's click on locations. Your home country cannot be Cuba, Iran, or North Korea. You are not covered. We also can't offer you insurance if you have Cuban citizenship or your address is in Florida. But if you have another address that you could use, go for it. Like if you have a California address, go for it. Also, if your address is in Canada or Australia or in the states of Washington, Maryland, or New York, you will not be able to purchase because those states have specific purchase requirements. Again, Cuba, Iran, and North Korea, no insurance coverage at all. If you have a Cuban citizenship, no insurance coverage. If you live in Florida, no insurance coverage. So make sure you use an address that qualifies. Now, unfortunately, if your address is in Canada or Australia, unfortunately, you will not be able to take advantage of this. But don't worry, I have another place where you could look up places that will fit for you, where you could put in your country of where you live and try that out and see what companies give coverage for you. But here, unfortunately, that doesn't work. And Washington, Maryland, and New York, if your address is there, you cannot buy it physically. You will literally be blocked by the website from buying from those if you're in those states. But if you cross the border over, let's say New York, head on over to New Jersey and use an address somewhere over there, you could sign up for this. So let's go ahead and do that. My birthday, y'all not good and find out. So we are going to say December 25, 1995. Because I like that year. Anyone else like 1995? I like 1995. So I am a US citizen, so we're going to look that up. Somewhere on here. United States, there you go. Again, look for your home country, so we're doing United States. I'm just preventing how we product and insurance, yada yada yada. Hungry Lane. Carson. Because there's a lot of Filipinos in Carson, so I'm gonna go put Carson. Boom. Carson, California. There you go. 143 Hungry Lane, that's where we live. Register. So we're registering right now. And boom, insurance. So, pick a start date. We'll use my best friend who is coming over here. You guys will get to meet him soon, hopefully. He will be flying in on the 13th. His start date when he flies out is February 13th. And I want an end date. So you could set up an end date. Let's do 28 days. So if it's there, we'll do March like 12. 28 days, $42, bang on that buck. Add family members if you want to. What's included? Medical, max limit, look at that, $250,000. Perfect, you guys, because you need $35,000 for the Philippines. Hungry Hippo. Because I'm a hungry hippo. There you go, $42, boom, shakalaka. Where are you going? Now we gotta put where are we going. We're going to the Philippines. Yes, we are. Hit next. Now you could add people in your family, you could add them to your insurance. You could do a whole plan for your whole family already. So you could just buy one policy. You don't gotta do 5. If you have 5 family members, you don't have to do 5 family members. And again, one child is free under the age of 10 years old, up to 2 children per family, okay? I'm traveling solo, Gucci. There we go. My profile information is accurate. Move on to payment. So let's see if they add any extra fees. Hopefully not. Move to payment. Boom, shakalaka. So let's see. $42 bang on buck, you guys. You're good to go. $42. You have enough insurance coverage to make it to the Philippines. So we're probably going to go through with this for my best friend because he still needs the medical insurance. And then you're just going to print out all your documents so you have proof to show to immigration that you are covered. So you just need your credit card information. They take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. Boom. And you're good to go. So that is the first website. Alright, so $42 for SafetyWing.com, Nomad Insurance, and you are covered. You can use it for your whole family. You got medical, travel insurance, all that you need, hospitalization, nursing, etc., etc. Alright, you guys, we're going to talk about a whole different website this time so we can see what our options are with another website. I don't have an affiliate link for this, you guys, so you guys are going to have to figure that out all on your own. But if I did, I will put it down below. Again, I would appreciate if you try to use SafetyWing because I do get, you're helping me out, helping you out, and it's the cheapest option that I have found. Now we're going to try another website right now and we're going to go over it. So let me start the screen recording and pop that up right here. InsureMyTrip.com. InsureMyTrip.com. So same thing as usual. Travel insurance gets medical coverage, cancellation, accommodation coverage, all that same stuff just like SafetyWing, but we're going to see what our options are. What's great about InsureMyTrip.com is it compares it to other companies so you can get several options, yes? And a lot of popular options, a lot of popular companies that you may be already familiar with. So same travel dates. United States, we say we're going to New York because in the other one we could not sign up for that place if we're physically in New York. So this time we're going to see what we can sign up for with us being in New York. Alright, you guys? Boom. Same information as usual. Say our trip costs about $2,000. We'll just pretend. We'll pretend we bought our ticket January 31. Boom. So then we're going through it right now. Let's see. It's going to compare it through many plans and different coverage levels. And we're going to look specifically for COVID-19 coverage equivalent to $35,000 USD. All right. So we have top picks for COVID right here picked out for us right away. Again, so we're going to compare. So there's 3 right here. And you could obviously look. There's a total of 13 actual plans. So right now, there's 3 picked out for us here from SafetyWing International and World Trips. You may be familiar with World Trips already. They have been doing travel insurance for a long time, and that's actually one of the providers for SafetyWing as well. But let's look at this. So we're looking at trip cancellation up to $2,000 per person, and medical coverage sounds perfect. $250,000 coverage medical. That is exactly what you need. So this is perfect. Safe Travelers Voyager is the name of the plan from SafetyWing International. So that is the code for that, $145.50. Now that's not bad for that much coverage. It's pretty good. Now let's look at Atlas International World Trips. This is only $28.56 and it's COVID coverage. Now that sounds like a dream, doesn't it? For 28 days of trip, $28.56. That sounds like a dream. But here's the caveat. It is secondary insurance. So what does secondary insurance mean? Secondary insurance means it only kicks in when the primary insurance has already paid. Now, if you don't have primary insurance, it means you're going to have to buy primary insurance first. Or if you already have primary insurance coverage for travel specific, yeah, your medical insurance from your home country does not count as primary insurance or travel insurance. You need travel insurance. So, unfortunately, unless you already subscribe to some form of travel insurance, this is not something that you should buy. This is only something that you should buy if you already have coverage for travel. Yes? You don't have coverage, this will not count for the Philippines. Yes? This is specifically just to add the COVID medical coverage starting at $50,000 per person. Okay, you guys? Now this offered by the same thing is the coverage $1 million, $188. As you see, it's only secondary. Again, you do not want secondary insurance. You want primary coverage. Now let's go view it all, yes? Just because it says COVID-19 topic does not mean it is not covering COVID. You would have to look through all the plan information to see if it covers COVID for you, yes? Or you could contact the company itself. So this is General Global Assistance, there's AXA. I know for a fact from my research and from experience from other people that AXA does cover COVID. AXA does not differentiate whether it's COVID related or not. So AXA does cover COVID, so that is $99. There's H2H Worldwide. There's several different companies you can go to. But again, like I said, you want to make sure it does not say secondary coverage, you guys, okay? Make sure it says primary, or it doesn't even mention secondary, yes? You want primary coverage. So this does not say secondary, so this is good. $67, John Hancock Insurance Agency. This AXA, the Platinum Plan, $99. Does not say secondary coverage, so it's good to go. So again, you want to make sure though, with each company that you go through, that they do provide covered insurance. So now that I showed you 2 places that you can go to for your insurance needs, I'm gonna end this right here, get rid of this, and move back to the center right here so I can talk to you guys a little bit more better. Now that you know where to go and you have some options, I hope that was clearer for you, and the cost, and you get a better idea of what the cost is going to be like for you. My recommendation, if you qualify for SafetyWing, go through with SafetyWing.com. Cheap, $42 for 28 days. You really can't beat that. That's exactly what you need to head to the Philippines. So go ahead and take advantage of that. If not, go through InsureMyTrip.com. There's other websites you could look it up on NerdWallet, different reviews of different insurance companies. Check them out. Again, who needs this coverage? Balikbayans need this coverage. Foreign nationals coming in visa-free privilege need this coverage. So again, if you are taking advantage of the February 10 window to fly into the Philippines as a foreigner, again, foreigners are considered Balikbayans or former citizens, their spouses and their dependents that are flying with them. You cannot fly separately, you must fly with them. And foreign nationals coming in from a visa-free country, from Executive Order 408, from way back in 1960, the list of countries. If you saw my other video, you could see more clearly what countries are allowed into the Philippines at the moment. See that list right there. Again, these 2 categories, Balikbayans and foreign citizens from EO 408 countries, which is visa-free privilege for 30 days. You need medical insurance to get to the Philippines. Travel medical insurance that covers COVID-19 pandemic. Yes, just to be safe, you want to make sure you have $35,000 worth of coverage so that the Philippine healthcare system doesn't get overwhelmed with unpaid treatment. Should anything happen, hopefully nothing happens, and we all know that we are trying to beat this pandemic and adjust with it. So this is what we got to do to adjust. Now, if you are a foreign national with a valid visa coming in, and another situation, like a retirement situation, long-term, whatever it is, whatever visa you're using, those have other requirements. This does not apply to you. This applies to people coming in with the visa-free privilege for 30 days or less. Okay, you guys? I hope this was helpful, you guys, and I hope you guys can find which insurance company is perfect for you. Again, my name is Hungry. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I need more subscribers. I need to reach 1,000 subscribers in a small time frame, and I hope you guys can help me out with that. I'm like around 130 right now. I could really use the help. And shout out to everybody out there. Again, my name is Hungry. Don't forget to stay hungry for life, love, happiness, food, and adventure. And we will be back with another video next time, and I hope I see you guys come back. Again, don't forget to stay hungry, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.